The third option is to deflect the objections. Example for this might be if you can think back to the Karate Kid with the wax on and the wax off to block the kicks and hits. You're still getting hit, but you're trying to deflect and block away the objection so that you don't take a direct hit and that you're not trying to hit back, but you're trying to deflect so that you can keep the conversation moving forward. So if the prospect says, you know what, I'm not interested. Hey, listen, I understand, but if I could ask you real quick, are you guys using any type of formal sales methodology? So what I just did there is I didn't try to make them interested. I deflected to a question. The logic there is that the question doesn't make them interested. The question hopefully gets away from the objection. When they answer, I can then either ask another question, I can go somewhere else in my cold call script based on their answer. I have a lot of different options. I'm also gathering information. So instead of them getting rid of me, when they answer my question, I'm getting more information from them. So I'm turning the situation around 180 degrees from getting shot down to getting information and keeping the call going. The other thing is that most likely if you face an objection and you deflect with a question, most likely the prospect will not go back to the objection. If the prospect says, I'm not interested, and I say, I understand, do you mind if I ask if you're using a methodology? It's very unlikely that the prospect is going to just say, listen, I told you, I said I'm not interested. That is, if you're using more of a consultative selling approach where you're asking good questions and you aren't giving off that I'm a product pushing, product selling salesperson. It's when you give off that product pushing impression that you start to face more rejection, more resistance, more difficulty from the prospect. Deflecting with a question, most likely it's going to lead to some sort of answer. Now, the key to deflecting is knowing what questions to ask or what to say in order to deflect, and I'll show you what all that looks like later in this presentation.